Hi, my beautiful Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to Jupiter. I'm XlviJoon, and I'm here to tap into your current energies. We want to let the cards shed light on any mystery, seeking light, divination, and clarity. Let's begin. Let's get your angel guide oracle card for my beautiful Capricorns. We have learning experience and expect miracles. Beautiful. So you're coming out of a cycle that might have had some lessons attached to it. Lessons often here in this human experience come through some pain that obviously, spirit wants to avoid for us. And if we listen to our intuition, that's usually the reward of that is the sooner we listen to our intuition, the less the pain. But I mean, that's just my experience, so take it with a grain of salt. But you are going through you're coming through at the other end, where you can now be expecting miracles. So let's get some tarot on what situation this is actually respective of. So we have, you're showing up as the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're crowned by the High Priestess in reverse. Past situation was the Justice, and we have a lot of reversals. Going forward, the Empress. So your entire deck is reversed, which means a lot of what's happening is actually showing you the reflection of the deeper meaning within your subconscious, and that in order to kind of get everything into the upright or what you desire, you can expect miracles when you're going through your learning. This could be a situation where you felt you were not, your value wasn't seen, you weren't treated particularly well, or not so much that, but where you knew this was not an equal give and take. You knew this was not somebody who had the capacity to give to you in the same way back. So it was an investment on your part, but you have withdrawn that investment. So there is a lack of communication. So something that you were actually quite free to communicate in the past, you have pulled back. That's how you're showing up. And the reason you've done that is because you felt that there was something in the past that was unjust, and you are, in order to kind of bring justice to the situation, you know that you have to withdraw your energy. And sometimes Eight of Wands is a lot of communication, but a lot of communication from the heart, and so it seems that you're restricting that as well here. What's crowning is the High Priestess in reverse. So knowing when your intuition is not being followed, and that, yes, this is going down a path, where we're not following our intuition, will definitely increase the learning potential, and therefore in some cases where the pain that comes with it. But also the High Priestess is a silent witness, so to speak. She observes everything, she knows everything. She is a spiritual, divine, feminine, and this silence is coming to an end. So actually what's really the crowning energy is bringing this silence, coming out of silence, and actually standing up for your intuition. And sometimes we know things, but we don't want to say it because we either don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or we don't want to sound harsh, because sometimes our intuition is clear as day. And sometimes we feel like we're not a good person if we're thinking what we're thinking or feeling what we're feeling. Our intuition is only guiding us for what's right, but a beautiful path that we want to go down. So if this is a situation that might have shed some light on, not so much the shortcomings, but the level of awareness, that someone has, and that's not matching you. And that's often the Six of Pentacles. You know, when there is an imbalance, it is due to the fact that, you know, somebody is not necessarily, let me turn the light here on better. Somebody is not necessarily able to reciprocate. So I hope this lighting makes it a little bit better for you to see. And what's supporting you is the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands in the reverse. So a decision not to move forward. That's what's supporting you, you know. So you're speaking up, possibly not, you know, volumes, because you've stopped some form of communication there. So you might have stopped talking in the way that you normally would with this person. So there is a change in communication for sure. But you speaking up about your intuition, you are delivering a message. You're delivering a message in whatever way, shape, or form. So it might not be with too many words, but you're delivering a message that is undoubtedly making the decision to not move forward in this situation. So you could have put an end to something, or you could have just navigated through a situation and said, look, this isn't equal give and take. This was never a situation that was fair. This was never a situation that was just. It's okay. It's okay. But it won't continue. So I don't see any broken hearts. I don't see any emotions with this. I don't see you particularly heartbroken, you know, which indicates to me that, you know, the intuition you've been following has actually made sure that, you know, this is a learning experience that has gone as smoothly as they can go, because you kept your wits about you this entire time, and you knew just because something was unjust in the past, you know, this was a situation that was unjust in the past, you brought justice to it by being observant and by saying, look, this is not worth investing in for me, because on return, you know, you're not in a position to give. I'm in a position to give. What I give is decided by me. I'm happy to give you know, some protection here for you to be okay. You know, there's no retaliation, there's no upset, there's no anger. So I think this is quite an amicable situation that you're in, but you're definitely, most definitely, making your intuition known to this person, this situation. What we have going forward is actually the Empress in reverse. So again, we have this notion of this isn't gonna grow, and this is what's working for you, you know. So all of these reversals are really saying that, you know what, at one point the situation looked pretty good. At one point the situation looked like it was going to grow, because at one point it looked like my value was seen. But remember, your value can only be seen by somebody who can see your value. So whether or not somebody sees your value is no reflection on you. It's always a reflection on them, because somebody who's not capable to see your value won't be able to see your value. Somebody who is, will. Who is that person? Who is somebody who will see your value? Well, somebody who understands your value. So they must be elevated. You know, it's like a you know, a mathematician, you know, who knows everything about whatever, you know, maths, and you know, and somebody makes an important discovery or a formula, or, you know, well, that mathematician is going to be more appreciative of, oh wow, wow, that well done there, than somebody who has no clue how to add, you know, and the formula is over their head. So sometimes you have to expect, as the Empress, you know, that yes, your abundance is sometimes over the head of others, and, you know, if they can't see your true value, then they're not at that level, is a funny word, but you know what I'm saying. So I think with the Empress in reverse here, it's showing that the outcome is that, you know, you're pulling back on any growth here in this situation, and that's the lesson, you know, knowing when to pull back and when to allow things in. The Empress knows full well when to allow things in and when to receive. So if she's not receiving in this situation, she's not staying in this situation, and that's her guidance system. And expect miracles, because something beautiful is coming to you, everything you've always desired, because you recognized how your energies were vital in what you're putting into here, particularly into Six of Pentacles situation. You're putting in more than you're getting on return. You know, that is a great investment in you, but it's not a great investment in the situation. So as long as you pull back out of the situation, you know that you have now paid it forward. You've invested in you, so you know what's coming to you. You're just putting yourself in a position where it can come to you. And this person has made it very clear that it's not coming from them. Well, you're fine with that, because you know it's coming to you. Whichever source it comes from, you will feel abundant and appreciated fully in a situation. Either this will transform, or you will have a new situation that will show you that reward pretty instantly. I hope this resonated with you, my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. You really support me in my channel, and I love coming back to you. See you next week. Take it as it comes.